How many of you have scrolled through social media today? Raise your hands, please. And now, how many of you have felt more connected to people after that? Raise your hands. Thanks. Interesting, isn't it? We live in a world obsessed with building bridges. We connect continents with cables, people with algorithms, cultures with hashtags. But there is an uncomfortable truth. Bridging for the sake of it doesn't make sense. A bridge without a destination is just a very expensive road to nowhere. Globalization promised us connected world, and it delivered, but not in the way we expected. Yes, we share information instantly. We see the same trends, same challenges, same crises, but globalization didn't erase our differences. Let me show you some statistics. According to the Edelman Trust Barometer 2025, trust in global institutions has dropped to just 48%. 73% of people from 24 countries believe the world is more divided today than 5 years ago. This figures comes from United Nations report on social conditions. Think about it. We have more tools to connect than ever before, but we feel more alone, more suspicious. Why? Because we build bridges without understanding who is walking across them. We blame the world for being broken, we point fingers to other cultures, to other generations, other ideologies. But what if the real world isn't there? What if the wall appears when we stop understanding ourselves? I've spent 15 years as a personal branding coach and sales lead, and I worked with hundreds of people, students, executives, entrepreneurs, and I noticed one pattern. People who struggle to connect with others usually struggle to connect with themselves first. They know their job title, their LinkedIn headline, even elevator pitch, but ask them, what makes you truly unique? Silence the response. Here's the roadmap. When you take a closer look at yourself, you stop following, you stop blaming, you start seeing. It's like a mirror turns back to you. Let's be honest, cultural, geographical, social differences exist and we can't deny it. We can only use it. Many conflicts happen not because people are evil, but because they see the world through different lenses. So I ask you, why we decided that being different is a threat and not an advantage? Uniqueness is not a barrier, it's a bridge. When you embrace that makes you different, your background, your perspective, your story, you create a connection point, a reference. A bridge built on sameness collapsed under pressure. A bridge built on uniqueness stands strong because it offers something that other side doesn't have. And truly you can build bridges to the world when you're complete within yourself. Let me share why I decided to speak about uniqueness bridging the world. For a long time, I was in conflict with myself, and I couldn't accept my own uniqueness. Since childhood, I was teased for being different, a black sheep. When everyone at school went to learn English, I chose French. While other children played typical school games, I was doing classical ballet or studying Chinese philosophy. Thanks to my parents, they never imposed anything on me. They believe that for survive, I should find a rich husband and true friend, my family, career I love, appear in my life a bit later for most people. Why? Because I was trying to fit in. It was a problem with communication. Imagine, in small Siberian town, I was studying French literature while everyone around me was focused on serious, practical matters. Bridges in my life built themselves only when I finally understood my strengths, accepted my uniqueness, and started doing what that truly lights me up. Let's try something together. Now I want to invite you into a small experiment. Try to answer several questions to discover your uniqueness code, please take a pen and paper. I know maybe you may have a pen and paper, or notes on your phone will be okay. I will ask you 3 questions. Question 1. Can you name 3 of the happiest moments in your life that you consider victories? Your first laugh in school counts. Graduating with honors counts. That moment when your project was finally finished, write them down. All ideas are great. What did you feel during happiest moments? Try to remember. Try to feel it now. What were you feeling? Write it down. Write these words. It could be feeling 3 happiest moments. Okay? Question 2. Can you recall a critical moment when you were on the brink of survival, when you thought you were closer to danger and miraculously saved yourself? Maybe you were drowning, falling from a tree, leaving home for the first time. Think of your childhood, your teenage years, some recent episode. Again, just 1, 2 is enough, because we have not enough time. Write them down. Some might wonder, why revisit dark memories? Let's focus on the positive. I hear from my clients all the time. But in challenging situations, just like in moment of great joy, our unique code reveals itself and rushes through our minds at lightning speed, and we fail to catch it, we fail to decode it. So try to do it now. Recall your lived experience. Write it down. Question 3. Maybe it's not a question. Look at your notes. What do all those situations, the victories, the critical moments have in common? What are your feelings, your thoughts, your reaction, your behavior? This is your homework. And I see some smiles. Will she check? I usually take seriously my homework. When you go home, look at your notes, add more memories, aim 10 of each, find the pattern, analyze and rise, and find 1 or 2 phrases about you. This will be your code of uniqueness. Let me leave you with these thoughts. You don't have 100 problems. You have only 1 problem. How to fulfill your unique potential. Because you don't have enough time for that. Time is running out. Not because we are getting older, but because the world is getting louder. And it is noise. The only voice that will be heard is the one that sounds like no other. Each of us has unique fingerprints, a retinal pattern, a code of uniqueness. Start looking within yourself, explore your inner code. And this exploration will heal your self-doubt and give you inexhaustible energy. Because uniqueness is a bridge. And you can only bridge in the world when you are complete within yourself. So, every person is unique and brings their own tone to the world. We no longer have to compete. Instead, we can amplify each other, help one another, create synergy, where 1 and 1 make 11. In the end, the most powerful bridge is not between cultures. It's between your authenticity and someone else's curiosity. Thank you.